And this is why so many women need to stop posting stuff like this, pretending they're in a happy relationship when they're not. Because the reality is the majority of women aren't going to get something quite as elaborate as this, and then they start comparing their relationship to this or something they see on social media, and their good man might fall a bit short. Even though he did his absolute best to make sure the holiday was good for her, she might not see it as good enough and not show him as much appreciation, maybe even get mad at him because she felt like he didn't do enough for her. Not realizing that posts like this, you're damaging other women's relationships potentially. And yes, I'm a firm believer women should stop comparing themselves to other people's relationships. But it just makes me wonder how many good men ended up being treated like dirt because he didn't do as much as this. This is another reason why I hate that if he wanted to, he would, because you don't see the bad sides of these people's relationships. You're only seeing the good that they present on social media.
You over here got mad at me. You over here got mad at me. You went and you disrespected me, and that is why I got mad at you. I don't know. The viewers don't see it. We both drunk, sweetheart. We both drunk. So, well, you disrespected me, and I went back at you. Why did you disrespect me? You don't know? Okay, well, maybe that's why you don't have no man at 37. Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm 24. I can get any man I want. Any man I want. Your shit is used up. Your shit is used up.
What would you prefer to see for an 18-year-old woman? For her to be a worker and the men who are procuring her services say they are in their 30s or 40s or 50s, or for her to be in a loving monogamous relationship with a man who's 10 or 15 years older than her?
I think that the sex worker would be in a less predatory situation.
Let's say that you had a best friend and she hits 18 and she's told you her whole life all she wants to do is be a stay-at-home mom. And she's coming to you for advice, and she sits down with you and she's like, look, I've looked around and all the guys who are around my same age, they're all fucking boys. They don't have any jobs really, and they have no real prospects. But Chuck over there is 31 and he's handsome and he wants a wife. And he wants to give me my babies, and he's going to take care of me forever. What would you advise her to do?
I wouldn't be encouraging her to get married right away.
No, but that's what she wants. That's her dream. That's all she's wanted.
I would advise, if she was my friend, I would advise her, date this man for at least a couple years before you get engaged.
So therefore, date older man.
For me...
So hang on. So you would advise her to date the much older man, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I think she's at a higher risk of being taken advantage of or manipulated or abused. See, that is my main argument with age gap relationships.
This to me feels...
Ladies, you cannot give a man his purpose, but you can help awaken it. Men don't rise under pressure. They rise under respect, responsibility, and being believed in. Respect is his oxygen. Admiration is the very thing that fuels him. And your partnership, that's the environment where purpose grows. If you want to call out the king in him, here's what actually works. Number 1, respect him consistently. A man does not thrive where he feels disrespected, ever. Number 2, admire him honestly. Men grow in the direction of admiration, the way plants grow toward the sun. Number 3, invite his strength. Don't compete with him. Let him carry something. Number 4, don't mother him. Inspire him. A man doesn't chase a woman who's already doing everything. Number 5, believe in his potential more than his past. Purpose is activated where he's believed in. You don't give him purpose. You simply create the space where he can hear God speak. A man in purpose stands taller. A woman partnered well stands softer. And together they build legacy.
Here's the scary truth about dating. The more girls you sleep with, the harder it becomes to actually love one. It's a weird circle. When you've been with a lot of people, you stop trying so hard. You stop getting nervous. You're just calm. And weirdly enough, that calmness makes you way more attractive. Because you don't act desperate, you get more attention. Mm-hmm. Because you get more attention, you care even less. On the outside, it looks like you've won the game. You're free. No stress, no heartbreak, no worrying about being single. But there's a massive catch.
Yeah.
This freedom has a price tag you didn't see coming. The more you stay in this player loop, the harder it is to feel anything at all.
Yeah.
When a truly great girl finally comes along, you can't connect with her. Why? Because you've seen it all before.
Yeah.
You've heard 30 different girls say the exact same things in the exact same voice with the exact same look in their eyes. Even when she tells you she loves you, you don't feel special. You just think, you don't actually like me. You just like the way I make you feel right now. Once you start seeing people as just a pattern or a repeat of the last person, the romance dies.
Yeah.
You aren't winning anymore. You're just numb.
Women cheat just as much, if not more than men, but women cheat in a different way. Women cheat emotionally. When you go through a woman's phone, it's a bunch of emotional cheating, a bunch of emotional ties that they have to men. It's particularly 1 or 2 men that'll be around for a couple of years where she's posting memes, like, trying to get his attention. He's like, oh, is this for me? Accepting little Cash App coffee dates from him and things like that. Every time something goes wrong in her relationship with her husband, she's running to this man online to tell him exactly what happened. And he's on her side, obviously, because he's hoping one day, he's going to hold it out because he has nothing to lose right now. He's not paying any bills for her. He's not really doing anything for her. He's being an emotional ear for her, hoping, that one day when she does leave her husband, he's going to be, the first one up to taste that, what I mean? And so it's like women, though, they will divorce their husbands for cheating physically, but they've been cheating emotionally the whole time. And they will try to say it's not the same thing, but it is the same thing because women are emotional creatures. So you are being emotional. You're giving yourself to someone emotionally. That is a form of cheating. Whether women want to admit it or not, that is a huge form of cheating. And that's how the connections start. I think that's actually worse because this man knows you inside and out. Your husband then fucked this girl. She don't even know his last name. And now she just looks dumb at this point. But this man that you've been emotionally cheating with for years knows your kids' birthdays, knows your co-worker's business, knows every single thing about you because you guys are you're emotionally tied to him. It's not to say he's emotionally tied to you back. You know what I mean? He could have a wife, kids, girlfriend, anything he's not telling you about. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, women will divorce their husbands for physically cheating when they've been emotionally cheating the whole time, and they will try to say it's not the same thing. But I promise you, if you go through that girl's DMs, she got a couple people from about a year or 2 that she's been talking to daily, if not hourly. You know what I mean? So yeah, women, the secret.
And this is a very ugly biological reality about women. The reason why women are able to monkey branch and get over relationships significantly faster than men can is because it's in their DNA, chat. They are designed to mate and be with the strongest man they can be. From a survival perspective, this information isn't so that you hate women, chat. This information is so that you never hate women for what they'll never be to you. What you guys crave is an idealistic lover. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Women are not idealistic lovers. They're opportunistic lovers. Okay? That's just the game. That's just how it goes. It's built into their DNA. What man can provide me the most security? Women crave security.
And unfortunately, a lot of these modern women will take you for all your worth and then have everybody thinking that you're the problem. It might take you at minimum 5 years to get over, or to get from under, or to start to get from under the stuff that they lied about. Because modern women can really cry up a storm. They can really tell a story. They can really start saying stuff that's like literally incorrect. And the biggest thing about it is that the people that were there will sit up there and be like, I don't know if it happened that way, but interesting. And it's only when people get tired of the nonsense that they begin to distance themselves from the woman and the social network that she built, or that came to her rescue, her aid in her time of need. They start to go elsewhere and just stop hanging out with her, that she begins to realize, well, dang, maybe I ought to stop lying. Maybe I ought to look inward. Maybe it's time for me to go to therapy.
This is strange coming from Krishan Rock. She said, I'm not a little girl to get excited to lay up, play house, have sex, and be toxic with a man. I like grown men who know how to lead, get money, and handle business. I feel like people just say things that they think sound good. They don't actually live by the shit. Clearly, I seen a woman in the comments say, damn, I only know you because of this shit. I said in the last video, this is why life is so easy for me, because I live in the real world instead of my mind. I understand that actions speak louder than words, so all the shit that people talk about don't mean nothing to me. What this is equivalent to people saying they love you and show you something different. She can say this all day, every day, but why do we know this lady? For doing exactly that. Y'all keep getting played because y'all just want to be in y'all feelings so much. You need to be told some shit that's going to make you feel better. This probably made her feel better saying it, but it's not making her life better. She was just crying over Blueface not too long ago. She was just crying on stage talking about her pain because of the shit she went through being this type of person she's saying she not. You can lie to the world, but you can't lie to yourself. You got to sleep with that shit. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon? Initial attraction just really there, okay. But I did want to hear him out.
Okay,
got it. So he's not your usual type? No.
Right. Who you normally date girls? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wednesday.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay.
She's not really my type.
And what makes her not really your type?
It's kind of like the eyebrows, thicker than mine. So, you know, yeah.
Them shits is thick.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Hi. So I ended up popping just because I think you mentioned you're in Las Vegas, and I'm open to long distance, but that time zone and the change, it's a lot. So
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but I think you're super attractive. You're really nice.
Thank you.
Every wife wants her husband to be able to read the room. If we are overstimulated, we want our husbands to be able to read that and be like, oh, let me hop in and take care of this. Let me take this off her hands. Let me just let her go rest. That's what we want him to do. So essentially, it's kind of like reading our minds, except husbands can't really do that. The only way that my husband knows when I'm overstimulated is because of the many times when I have told him, babe, I'm overstimulated right now. He can see how my facial expression is. He can see how my countenance is, and he can keep note of the events that led up to me being overstimulated. So now he can very easily read the room because I taught him how to read that particular room that I'm in when I'm in it and what I need when I'm in that room. That came with a lot of communication. That came with time, that came with patience, that came with understanding. I couldn't just automatically expect him to just read my mind and know when I'm overstimulated and know when to hop in without telling him again and again and again. Follow for more.
You got to think that a man, so modern women think everything is about them, right? You have to think that the man is doing his own thing, right? He comes home from work, he's tired, his brain he's wanting to wind down. So you got to communicate to him. Over time, he's probably going to be able to read it and help you in that. But you can't expect every time for him to understand and recognize it because he's got his own thing that he's doing too.
How do I know if the person that I'm dating is the right person for me? I got you. Purpose. Your purpose should be in relationship first. His purpose and your purpose should be one purpose. If you put them together. If you can't do that, then y'all probably shouldn't be together. Now, if you don't even know what your purpose is, why are you dating in the first place? You don't need to date anybody at all. If you don't know why you're on the planet, if you don't know the purpose that God gave you, then you don't need to be with babies like that.
Men don't like you. They like fucking you.
Pretty sure I'm looking for a girlfriend with big titties that I can be with. Also, don't women also sleep around?
Men don't want to be in relationships. They want to fuck.
Pretty sure I'm looking for a big titty girlfriend. And I'm also pretty sure girls also do the same thing.
Men don't like being married. They like to fuck.
Again, I'm looking for a girlfriend, big titties. And women also do the very thing you're talking about.
Don't believe me. Believe what men say. I'm a 31-year-old man. If I want company, I hang out with guys. If I want to talk, I talk to guys. If I want to play games, I play with guys.
Look at the name of the person that sent her this supposed message. Dude's name is Loser Simp. You sure that the guy that supposedly said this is a real person? We have no confirmation. I do know that if a guy wants to hang out with his guy friends, there isn't anything wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like girls hang out with their girlfriends. Men should, if they're in a relationship, want to spend time with their girlfriend, and a girl should want to spend time with her boyfriend, but they can hang out with their friends. What's wrong with that?
Modern women continue to try to make excuses and cope with these types of sayings because they made a bad decision in their relationship, right? They try to get with Chad and Tyrone. Chad and Tyrone really don't even like them. And so therefore you get online, you say these types of things, thinking that it's true, and it's patently false.
The only times that you should ever get back with a woman is that she did not get with any man or even go out with other men or entertain other options while you were apart. Because if she did, what that means is that she's admitting that you guys broke up. She tried as best as she possibly could to replace you and then decided, I can't really replace him, so she came back to get with you. They will always come back, and you should understand that you've probably gotten better over time, and that's exactly how this game works.
If we break up because we might be doing some other stuff, like say for instance, it might have been going great, or maybe it wasn't going great, right? You might actually date somebody else, depending on what you guys do. You might actually date somebody else and y'all break up, and then you come back around and you say, oh, you know, we're in a specific time in our life where, you know, we're kind of on the same page. I feel like we kind of were on the first go around, but then we had, maybe I was going out for a job and, you know, he was going out for, you know, school or something like that, whatever the case may be. Then we saw each other people, you know, as a part of that. But then maybe 2 or 3 years later, hey, I'm in town, want to go out for lunch, and just catch up. And if you guys are on the same page and you lock in, and there wasn't anything super toxic, why not? But a lot of times, modern women, what they do is they'll get out of these relationships and then they'll go crazy. They'll be in a phase, 3 or 4 phase, and then they'll come back to you because those other guys didn't want them, or, you know, maybe the other guys did want them, right? Maybe some of these guys wanted to actually go into a relationship, but she's like, no, I just wanted to have fun with you guys. And then I'm going back to him to see what he's up to. No, absolutely not.
When the reality is everything that the Democrat Party pushes forward directly negatively impacts the Black community. And they call us the coons and the you know, Uncle Toms, but I'm like, I really think a coon is someone that watches the Black community be ravaged and does nothing about it and continues to allow it to happen.
I fully agree.
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So now you're upset for no reason, Abi?
I'm not upset. I'm just saying your tone hurt me.
Babe, I had to go to the hospital alone, all by myself, to see the doctor.
I get you, but you know I'm right here. I'm with you. I just have some meetings at work and I'm presenting.
So is that why when I called you to tell you the update, the first thing you said was my tone was sounding disrespectful, that I didn't greet you properly?
No, I'm not saying disrespectful. I'm saying harsh, babe. You're twisting this.
You are in a meeting, I get it. You are always in a meeting.
Babe, I thought we can just discuss as adults.
I don't understand. Must everything be about how you feel?
No, babe, I just want us to understand each other.
I called you because I was scared due to what the doctor said.
I know you were scared, and that's why I'm calling you back immediately.
Doctor is saying one thing. I'm trying to process it. You are here telling me how I didn't greet you properly.
No, babe, I'm not concerned about the greetings. I'm concerned about how we talk to each other.
So because I didn't say good afternoon, sir, with full energy, that means I don't appreciate you?
I never said that. I just want respect in the moment.
Oh, I didn't know you want me to start using bedroom voice when I'm panicking because of what the doctor said.
No one expects that. I just want respect in your tone, and I want you calm.
Honestly, I feel that when I'm just emotional, you look for what is not missing or what I did wrong, and it's not fair.
I'm not looking for what you did wrong. I'm only pointing out how I feel.
See, I need my husband though. I need the old you that have time for me, not all this HR behavior.
I'm your husband, and I'm just asking for respect and clarity in your tone.
Oh, so now I'm the bad person because I didn't package my fear and emotions after all what the doctor said.
No, I didn't say you're a bad person. I just want to
You know what? Just forget it. That is how you are. I'll just leave this matter.
Okay.
Oh, so it's just even okay you say, Abi. I don't even have the strength to argue anything with you. I don't have the strength to argue anything with you.
And this is, I'm thinking about and watching this stuff, the amazement at the ability and everything that, and this is what a lot of men go through. Darn near everything that he's saying, it's almost like she has a playbook for this. And this is why after about a round or two, it used to be a man would go the whole entire round with you and be mentally exhausted. And then over time it became, I might go half that. And now men are saying, some guys after one round of this, they're like, oh, I see where this is going. Hey, you have a good evening. Wish you the best.
One of the most common questions I get is, what do I think about marriage? My answer is usually this: why would I invite the government into my relationship? But really, look, marriage is just symbolic. But some men feel like it's their duty to get married. So let me tell you this. Marriage should only come if she explicitly tells you that she wants to be your wife. And she has to say this word. Anything outside of that, she's not ready. And it should not come from you asking her. It should come from you creating this space for her to declare it. If her intent is not demonstrated under these circumstances, she is not ready. And if she is not ready, this is actually a signal that you are not ready, because she is just a mirror. So you should get my book, Shit You Need to Know Before You Get Married, at my website.
Ex-husband just moved in with me today. He'll be staying with me and the kids for the next 4 to 6 weeks while he gets back on his feet. He just started a new job and needs to stack a couple paychecks before he can get his own place again. So if you have any advice on living with an ex, or if you want to offer any prayers, I will gladly take them.
You're gonna need more than prayers, man, moving in with your ex. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could have my ex back in my house. They're ex for a reason. I don't know what type of relationship y'all got with the kids and all that. Maybe y'all newly separated, whatever. But there's no way, bro, that ex will be able to live with me, and I'll live with them. Good luck with that, sister. I hope you get it together. Hope y'all be all right over there.
I'm wearing sunglasses inside because I'm a fucking dickhead. You heard that 3 chirper? That's how you know I'm ghetto as fuck. These are also not mine. So today we're going to talk about the Jezebel spirit, because I just broke up with a girl that was infested with demonic forces. And a lot of people have a misconception. They think that, oh, demons don't exist or whatever may have you, blase blah, whoop-de-woo. They do. All right, if you see through the correct lens, you know exactly who they are and where they are. Unfortunately, some people are really good at masking, and that was this girl. But if you're in a situation in which a girl is trying to argue with you constantly, you're sitting there trying to explain common sense to her, and no matter how dumb you break it down, she still doesn't get it until you break it down so dumb that she tells you to stop treating her like a child, even though she's acting like one. You're also always the problem. So no matter what, even if you confront her about her issues, she is somehow going to turn it back on you and tell you that you're the dickhead and that you should fix something. You'll also notice that when you're a nice guy, she acts like a cunt, but when you snap and treat her like shit, her pussy gets wet. Jezebel. These types of women are specifically designed to drain you. Now, the woman I just broke up with, it only took me 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes people 3 months. Most people, it takes 3 to 30 years before you realize you married the wrong one, okay? Get discernment. All right, you need to sit there and really talk to God on how to allow you to see through the bullshit. Because yeah, I fell in love, strong ass demon with some wet ass, but it wasn't even really the sex. And this is actually a big point I need you to understand. Just because a woman is talking godly doesn't mean that she's not demonic. All right, I looked this bitch in the eyes. I said, "Look me in the eyes. Say Jesus is Lord. Say Christ is Lord." He's like, "Christ is Lord." Yeah. Anyways, point is, me and her watched Chosen together. It was our little show. We read the Bible together. We had God at the center of our entire relationship. Anytime we had a discussion, if we were disagreeing, we'd go to the Bible, right? We were praying over each other. It was actually quite astonishing. I legitimately thought that this woman was the love of my life. I've never met a woman like that. In the second day of us talking, she gave me her passcode to her phone and let me go through her phone. Craziest shit ever. I've never had a woman do that. Craziest part even more, I've never had a woman do that and not be able to find shit. And just to come to find out, bitch is really good at hiding shit, and I'm really good at finding it. So this bitch, ooh. But the point is, if she's not letting you lead, if she's always making you the problem, if she's always got a reasoning, justification, or an excuse for her behaviors, and if she does not let you guide her, you need to fucking drop her. I don't care how long you've been with her, get rid of her.
Yeah, man, these modern women, when they say break it down, or they're not even actually saying break it down. They're basically saying stop talking, quit talking. I don't want to hear it anymore. You're not seeing my point of view, and so this conversation needs to stop.
Let's talk about repairing trust with a man. Not with over-explaining, not with begging, not with let me prove myself. Men don't trust words. They trust felt safety. Here's how you rebuild it. Number 1, own what's yours. Not a monologue. Just, I see that hurt you, and I want to do better. Number 2, regulate, don't react. A man relaxes when your emotions stop spilling all over him. Stability equals safety. Number 3, be easy to talk to. Curious, not confrontational. Soft, not sharp. Help me understand, opens him up every time. Number 4, let consistency do the heavy lifting. He's watching your follow through more than your apology. Number 5, remove punishment. If he fears your reactions, he won't give you his truth. Number 6, lead with softness. Your tone, your warmth, your presence, that's the safe place, because a man will risk his whole heart again when you rebuild the environment where it's safe to land.
When a man realizes that the rules are different when it comes to her family versus his, he's going to learn to adjust. And to be honest, that's the way it normally goes. Her people needs help, it's automatic. Her brother, her auntie, it doesn't matter who. No question asked, no long discussion. She is going to help her family and he is expected to support it. Even if it's money, even if it's time, even when it's inconvenient, it doesn't matter because that's her family. But here comes the problem. The moment the shoe is on the other foot and it's his family, it's something else. It becomes 101 questions. Why are they always asking? Why are you doing so much? Don't you think they depend on you too much? You see how unfair that is? Same situation, different reaction. And men typically don't argue about it. They're not going to make speeches, but they clock it. They're not stupid. They notice how support only flows one way. How generosity sounds noble when it's for her side, but suddenly needs justification when it's for his. So he starts moving different, as he should. He stops bringing things up. He stops explaining. He's going to handle his people quietly, out of pocket, out of sight. And it's not trying to be sneaky. It's just to keep the peace.
What have we lost in sort of hookup culture? We've lost that progressive revelation, that teasing, that sort of playing of like, I'm going to show you a little and then I'll show you a little more, and I'm going to give you a little and then I'll give you a little more. And there's this feeling, okay, and I'm going to earn a little and then I'm going to earn a little more, and I'll be rewarded for my efforts by a little bit of sweetness from you. That's a fun dance that people have been doing for a really long time, and we gave it up in exchange for, I'm not sure what we got out of that.
Roy Baumeister says, courtship is the period during which a woman works out if she can do better.
Yeah, but it also sparks something in men that I think we like. The challenge and drive.
That drive to win, man.
Well, that's the thing. And this is what men are looking at. They're saying, well, now you want to be courted. Now you want to be treated like a lady. Now you want to be feminine. But before, you had all of these guys running through you. And now you want to tease, and now you want to play, and now you want to do the dance, and now you want to say, oh, well, you need to show me this, and you need to do this to me, and you need to be this way with me, and yada, yada, yada. No, because the last 5 guys didn't even buy you a sandwich. And you went in there and let them knock you down.
Okay.
I do not care. The most attractive thing about my man and any actual man out there is that there is literally nothing that you could do to make them unattracted to you. Like, there is absolutely no part of you that they have not seen. You know what I mean? This all just got brought up because I saw this video on here of a woman that was heavily pregnant and she was going throughout her day and there were certain things she was struggling with and her man was there to pick up the slack, you know what I mean? And the last part that made me think of all this was when she was standing there and she had a razor in her hand, she looked down at her belly and her belly's in the way and she, can't shave or whatever. And the guy slid in between her legs on the floor and had the razor and was ready, happily ready to help her out. Dude, I'm telling you right now. There's nothing that I could ask of my husband that he would not do. And that is literally one of the most attractive things about him. That I could ask him to literally shave my butt crack and that man would do it. And not even judge. Quite frankly, he would probably take it too far. You know what I mean? I can't even ask for a massage and it just be a massage. You know? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. It just made me realize how good of a man I have. And women, I promise you, there's good men out there that will not judge any part of you. And I truly mean that. I try to make my husband disgusted, to be honest. And there's nothing that I do that he does not reassure me that I'm literally... He said the other day that I am still his dream girl. And that was after a fight. If you don't consider that blessed, I don't know what you would. That's my tangent. Anyways, okay. I've got a lot to do and a little time to do it. Okay, love you, bye.
A soft woman can influence a man more than a loud woman ever will. Not through aggression, not through force, but through femininity. Men are not moved by constant confrontation. They are moved by peace. A loud woman competes with a man's energy. She challenges, interrupts, escalates. And over time, that turns the relationship into a power struggle. A soft woman does the opposite. Her calm lowers his guard. Her tone invites him instead of provoking him. Her presence makes him feel safe enough to lead without resistance. This isn't weakness, it's strategy. Men respond instinctively to softness because it signals trust, respect, and emotional safety.
The biggest mistake a man should never make is marrying a woman that have too much pride, that is proud, arrogant, and stubborn. She will prefer to lose you than to change. She will prefer to let things fall apart than to calm down and correct herself. She will prefer to end the relationship than to say, I am sorry. Women that have pride have nobody that can call her to order. She looks down on everyone with zero respect because she values her pride more than anyone. Marry a woman that is humble.
Pride, ego, and that's what a lot of modern women do. Oh, I'll give up a man before I give up who I am. You haven't given up who you are. That's the problem. The man has been adjusting to you this whole relationship. But when a man says, hey, I feel like I'm the only one doing work in this relationship, I feel like I'm the only one that, really I know you do some stuff and you've had the kids and that was hard and you stayed at home and you did that whole thing and I appreciate you for that. And that's why I've been trying to consistently help. But it seems like when I have an emotional issue, you're nowhere to be found. When I try to take on your load, oh yeah, you need to do more. Oh man, I still have 90% of the mental load. You only did a little bit. And I try to take on more. Oh, that's really only, I still have 85% of the mental load. You're not really doing a lot. And that's not freaking true. But then when I say I need something from you, then all of a sudden, oh, I need to take care of myself. My feelings are the most important. And these modern women will straight up leave a relationship because they didn't want to come down off of their high horse, because they didn't want to say, well, maybe everything isn't about me.
Hey, you done lost your mind calling me on you need some extra help. Are you serious right now?
It ain't gonna hurt you to give me an extra.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Hey, listen, check this out. We can kill it. I can get full custody because I'm not finna help you pay your bills. My obligation is to my child, not you or your other kids. I am not finna give you no more money. I don't even, why is you calling me? Yeah, I bet your ass don't get no money. Hey, call one of them other do that. Call one of them, because I ain't got nothing for you. Tell me, man, pay your bills. You got some extra stuff to do. Man, you crazy as hell. Man, I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm finna holler at the courts. Cause obviously you can't take care of him. You can't take care of my son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get involved with the courts and I'm gonna just get full custody. This calling me, man. You done lost your mind, man.
Child support is a sticky situation. Relationships is a sticky situation. I've been there. Unfortunately, some money is not. I understand when a person only getting $100 or $200 a month. I understand that. That's not a whole lot of money. But when you getting thousands of dollars a month and you call him saying that's not enough, I can understand his reactions on that.
If you pay attention to women who are in relationships that last for years, you notice that they do some things very different than other women. For example, the first thing they do very different is they don't call their girlfriends every time they're upset with their partner. Because the moment you start complaining about him to your friends will slowly change how they see him. And women in lasting relationships have learned to protect what should stay private. The second thing they do differently, they don't turn every emotion into a confrontation. They don't have the need to discuss every little irritation. If he forgot to call one evening or he's a bit quiet after work, they don't immediately sit him down for a relationship talk because they know not every feeling needs a confrontation. The third habit is they don't create tests to see if he cares. They don't play games by becoming distant suddenly to see if he will chase them. They understand that tests destroy trust. If something matters to them, they will just say it and see what he does. And the fourth habit, and this one I love it, they don't keep a mental score of everything they've done for him. They don't say, I planned this dinner or I was there for him last week, because they don't see themselves and their partner as competitors. You see, relationships rarely break through one big mistake. They break slowly through habits most people don't even question.
What is a woman's biggest flex? Is it her independence? Is it her career? Or is it her financial success? None of them. I'm going to tell you what it really is. Choosing a good man, because the wrong man will destroy your peace, your confidence, your future faster than anything else in your life. And a lot of women, they don't understand what I mean when I say that. When you pick the right man, everything in your life changes. You feel safe, protected, supported, guided. You are not constantly wondering where he is, who he's texting, or if he's lying to you. You are not competing with other women for his attention. You're not fighting for basic respect. You're not carrying the entire relationship on your back because you don't have to. A good man makes you calm. He doesn't create chaos in your nervous system or your life at all. He brings stability to it. And here's the most important part that women misunderstand. A good man does not make you weak. He makes you softer. He makes you relax, and he makes you feel safe, because when a woman finally feels safe, respected, and led well, she doesn't need to stay in survival mode. She can naturally relax. She can naturally become more feminine. She can nurture. She can support. She can love fully. And that's what I mean when I say my biggest flex is the man that I chose, because choosing the wrong man will drain your life. Mark my words, but choosing the right man will do nothing but elevate it.
When you're reading the story of Samson and Delilah with your man and he starts looking at you a little funny, so you ask him what's going on. So he schools you and he breaks it down to you. Men and women read that story very differently. As women, we see Samson as a disobedient man chasing the wrong woman. But men see Samson as a warning, a cautionary tale. When a man reads about Samson, he's not just seeing a man with bad judgment. He's seeing God's chosen man, a man blessed with supernatural power, supernatural strength, a man who could tear down armies and carry city gates on his back, a man strong enough to fight nations. And with all of that, the thing that finally destroyed that man was not an army, not a king, not a lion. It was a woman sitting right next to him asking the right questions. And that's the part that sticks with men. So men rationalize things. To him, if a man with that level of strength, that level of calling, that kind of favor, if that Superman could be brought down by a normal woman, then what chance does a regular man walking down the street think he has against a woman? So when men hear that story, they're not just thinking about Samson's flaw, Samson's weakness. They're thinking about how dangerous it can be to let a woman too close to your strength. And to them, the takeaway lesson is sometimes the thing that destroys you as a man isn't the enemy standing in front of you, but is the woman sitting beside you. So I just watched that man.
Well, to be fair, in that story, Samson's parents said, "Why are you going over there messing with that woman? Why are you going over there messing with those types of ladies? You got a woman over here. She's a good girl." But Samson wanted what he wanted, right? And so that's why he went over there with Delilah. He was so enamored with Delilah, which is why he went over there and messed with her. And that's what his parents were trying to warn him against. So to be fair, Samson kind of did that to himself.
So when the fuck you wake up in the morning, you get your shit on, you take a shower, you do what the fuck you gotta do, your clothes is laid out. You're not gonna tell me, give me the fucking iron while your father's waiting for you outside to take you to school and you woke up late. That's the point. Have your shit out, have your shit ready, it's iron. She's supposed to have a book bag on her back. She's supposed to have a little, like she's having a picnic today. Mira, she took a water bottle and left with that, and that was all she took. She was supposed to have money in her pocket. Where was all that? Why is not that prepared? And then she's like, at 8:40, when she's supposed to be out the door by 8:30. Sabrina, can you iron my shirt? Are you dumb? When you know damn well you're not supposed to be doing that. Once your father's outside, you are supposed to be out that door. You guys don't realize that making somebody wait for you outside for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 2 fucking minutes, you're lucky that you're being picked up and taken to school. Some kids have to take the bus and train to school. You act like little spoiled brats. That's not gonna happen. So whenever I need to tell you about yourself, because you've been taught this for years, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. And don't come over here with the Mom, this morning you were a little verbally abusive. Why did you call her dumb? Are you dumb? You don't fucking wait till 8:40 to iron a shirt when you're supposed to be out the door by 8:30. Are you dumb? Are you dumb to even ask me that? Oh, I'm being verbally abusive.
I'm dumb now?
No. Yeah, you're being very fucking dumb because you know damn the fuck well that you're supposed to have your shit together the night before. I'm telling you, a job ain't gonna be like, oh, bendito, she woke up late.
And this is the type of support that men are looking for from modern women. But for some reason, modern women side with the children. They'll side with the dog. They'll side with their sister, their cousin, their brother, literally anybody else but their man.
Look at me, from head to toe. I got 5 kids, and guess what? I still look good. Holla back. How could you cheat on a woman like me? A girl called him at his mama house. I answered the phone. She tells me, yeah, we together. He lived with me. How he lived with you and he lived with me? Please explain that to me.
Well, maybe he had a double life and had
That's
2
what I
houses.
said, because she said all my utilities in his name, her light bill, her gas bill, her phone bill.
Did you ask her to send it to you?
No, you know what I did?
What?
Her kids was in the dark the next morning because I called every company she told me she had a bill with and got everything cut out. The kids walked up the next morning, flipped on the switch, and they seen nothing but they said.
She never expected that. Did she call you back?
I don't think so.
She didn't call you back.
She
huh?
had a phone.
And 27% of Black women are married, 49% never married, 34% of Black men married, 50% never married.
What might be misinterpreted? So the 27% of Black women versus the 34% of Black men, those are both. So again, statistically, comparing them to one another is practically irrelevant. It's statistically like disingenuous, not because that's your character, but more so because that's not the most important part of the data that you're looking at. The most important part of the data.
Wait, let me just make sure that I understand what you're saying. You're saying that we say that 34% of men are married, 27% of women are married. That's like comparing apples to sharks?
No, I'm saying those are both low numbers. Black men and Black women are both doing poorly in the marriage market. They are.
But you can't say that one is doing poorer than the other.
That doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
What? Okay,
that
I'm
doesn't
curious
matter.
to know. Continue.
The reason why it does, well, let me not say it doesn't. It's not like it doesn't matter at all because they're both poor for different reasons. The reasons why the statistics are poor matter. But saying that you I got a F, you got a F minus. We both failing. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, I hear you. I hear the argument. I don't think it's a good one, but I do.
That's okay,
hear
and
what you're
that's
saying.
fine. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter at all, but I am saying that it is less relevant than the fact that as a whole, Black people we suck at getting married and we suck at staying married.
That's true. Look, that's true, y'all.
I don't think that we can just say, well, whoever has the F minus gotta do more work to make sure that that them and the F pluses get to an A plus. Because that also is not gonna work. It is not just on Black women. Again, the F and the F minuses were both failing. So let's talk about how we both can be held accountable and come to the table to do better.
All right, thank you. Is it fair to say that Black men might marry more Black women if Black women dealt with some of the issues that I've kind of talked about, some like weight and attitude?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, we can say that. And because we're here to have a discussion, okay. I think that some Black women, or many, I'll say like what my algorithm and what my conversations with single Black women look like, they're also just opting out altogether. Black, right. And I've heard that Black men are doing the same, but Black women are like, there are things that need to be addressed among Black men for them to feel safe and comfortable within the dating market themselves. And it has to do with the emotional wellness and as well as some of the philandering behaviors of Black men. And we can go there because I have.
Whoa. Hey, let me back you up.
And listening to that comment at the end there talking about Black men being philanderers is exactly the type of accountability that modern women like to dodge, specifically because they're saying essentially, well, I know we're bad, but there should be something said about these men that are able to talk us straight out of our drawers. They're the reason we have a child, because they forced us through their silky smoothness and their words to drop out of that underwear. I know we probably didn't have to, but the riz was so good that what are you going to do? There's no way that we could deny him. And so now that we're in the position that we're in, being pumped and dumped by multiple Chads, then it's his fault.
Bro, if you've never listened to anything that I've ever said to you, please be careful who you put your semen in. Please be careful who you put your semen in, bro. I get it. You didn't want to have a baby. I get it. You told her you didn't want any kids, but some of these women will get pregnant and it's their body and it's their choice. And this is the thing, right? Even if you agree to having the baby, but you do not want to deal with them, they are going to make your life a living hell. Every time you get in a relationship, they're going to go out of their way to disrupt that. Every time you get a new job, they're going to go out of their way to disrupt that. Every time they think that you are happy without them, no matter how good of a father you are in for a world of trouble. Fellas, please, condoms. Pull-out game ain't enough. Condoms. And, right? DNA tests are mandatory.